So you've applied for the Canadian Disability Benefit online, and now you want to know what next. What do you say we show what happens next? So we'll click this here. Now, waiting for a decision. Service Canada will review your application, and we expect to send you a letter with the eligibility decision within 28 days of you applying for your benefit. However, if legal representative is applying on your behalf, the eligibility decision could be expected within 49 days of the application. So in other words, if somebody else does this paperwork for you, you're going to be waiting up to 49 days. You could check the status of your application here. Now, if you don't get the benefit, here's what happens. If you disagree with the decision, payment amount, or think an error was made, you can ask for reconsideration. To submit this, a request within 180 days of the decision found in the top right hand corner. If your legal representation can you on your behalf. If you're submitting your request after the 100 days, you will need to explain what prevented you from submitting it sooner. Your request will be reviewed by Service Canada, who were not involved in making the original decision of your application. See, and then you can go here and click here. If you need help communicating with Service Canada, you can choose an authorized person to help you. You can communicate with Service Canada on your behalf. This is the difference. This is different than a legal representative. Your authorized person will be able to ask about the status of your benefit, which is this one here. Get your money, payment information, and set date. Ask to have letters received by mail. Change your address. Your authorized person will not be able to apply for the benefit for you, change your banking information, method of payment, ask for reconsideration, stop your benefit. If you would like to authorize someone, you need to complete the consent form authorized and drop it off or mail it to a Service Canada FSO processing center in Quebec. If your situation changes, let us know as soon as possible. Your address, telephone number, contract, service information, direct deposit, payment date. If you are changing banks, close out your old one. Account, receive payments. Okay. Note, changing your service information with Service Canada will not change it with the Canadian Revenue. You have to do them both. Okay. To tell the Canada Revenue Agency if you're married, the relationship changes, if your residency status changes. Okay, here, and basically you just overpayments. If you have not advised us of a situation in a timely manner, it may lead to an overpayment. An overpayment is where someone is given more of the benefit than they were eligible to receive. If an overpayment is caused by error, no penalties will be applied. However, penalties may be applied if you knowingly give false or misleading information. What to do after the loss of a loved one. If you are reading the following, if someone passes away, please contact Service Canada and also notify Canada Revenue of the date of the death. If beneficiaries and their heirs will be eligible, if a beneficiary dies, their heirs or estates will be eligible to receive the benefit for the month in which the beneficiary died. So in other words, if your let's say your father's on the Canadian Disability Benefit, he passes in July, you'll get that benefit for July, but after that you won't. Okay, So you can click here to payments. Okay, here. If you qualify for payments, you will be paid the month after your application is approved. Payments will be sent on the third Thursday of each month. Find a list of First, find the list of Canadian disability benefit dates. If your total yearly payment is less than $240, $20 a month, you'll receive a lump sum for the full year instead of monthly payments. So, let's say you're only going to get $120. You'll get that in probably a lump sum. Payment methods. You can receive direct deposit or a check. If you already applied and would like to change your payments, drop off at a Service Canada, keep getting your payments. We will reveal information every year to find out if you're still eligible. You do not have to reapply for the benefit to stay eligible. You must continue to meet the benefit eligibility, such as having an approved disability tax credit, having filled out your income tax by April 30th every year, fulfilled the full list of eligibility criteria. Every June, we'll send out a letter to confirm that you're still eligible for the benefit. Tax information. In February, we'll send out a tax slip for you to include to file with your income taxes. If your payments stopped or change, you can go here. You can pause or stop payments here, and then here's our contact information. And I'll scroll through this and you guys can see that. So basically that's it, folks. Let me just clear off the video. So we're going to turn off the video capture. So that's it. So my name's Tom Riddell. You can follow me at x.com/CA Disability Now. I'm a disability advocate in the province of Ontario, Canada, living in Burlington, Ontario. And don't forget to follow, like, and share.